Hey guys, welcome to Sense Saga. This is your host Deep, and today's video is all about comparison between Heavenduft Pinetone and Hamidi Addicted Intense Black Pure Parfum. I know the name is pretty big, so I'm just going to call it Hamidi Intense, and I'm just going to call this Pinetone moving forward. A disclaimer, I have infection in my throat, and that is the reason my voice might sound a bit weird. Plus, please bear with me and go through this video. I'm taking medication, and in the next one, I will be better sounding. I don't want to waste any more time with the introduction, so let's get started with the video. Number one, what is the closeness to both Hamidi Intense as well as Pinetone to Creed Aventus? The smell profile, both of them are neck to neck. Indistinguishable. If you ask me, if you put these on for you spray on the left hand, you spray this one, on the right hand, you spray this one, and you wait for 20 minutes and then you sniff it. I think 9 out of 10 times you won't be able to recognize which one is which. It's that close. They are able to copy around 90%. I would say 70 to 90. It's in the range of the ballpark. And when it comes to the Creed Aventus DNA, they have been able to, they have managed to copy the smell profile quite honestly very well. And in terms of both heading with each other, they are very neck to neck with the smell. So according to me, both gets same points when it comes to the smell. Moving on, number 2 is pricing. This is available. Pinetone is available for around $750 during discount and regularly around $1250 for a 50 milliliter bottle. And Hamidi Intense usually sells for around $2,400 to $3,500 depending on various websites. I got mine for around $2,500 without any discounts or so. I got it from Frag Stock, I believe. One more thing over here, this is available in 2 batches, one from France and one from UAE. I don't feel there is any difference much between the two. Mine is a France or French version. If somebody is using both the French one and the UAE one, and you could find some differences, please do comment in the video. But in my opinion, when I smell both of these, they are very similar. And on the pricing point as well, this is available for 120 milliliters. And the pricing I got was $2,500. This 50 milliliter for the pricing of, I got it for $750, but let's consider without any discount, it's $1,250. So if I have to consider 100 milliliter is to 100 milliliter for both the ones, this will be around $2,500, and this would be anywhere between $2,200 to $2,300. It's very much nearby to each other in the pricing as well. So there is no clear way between the two when it comes to the pricing. The third point that I want to talk about is the projection and longevity. In terms of projection, this is the clear winner, which is Pinetone. And in terms of longevity, I would say this is a winner, like Hamidi Intense is a winner, when you apply it on the skin. On clothes, both perform equally. But when you apply on skin, Hamidi Intense performs a bit better than Pinetone. Now, there are other 2 differences that I need to share with you. One, Pinetone is EDP while Hamidi is Parfum. So the oil concentration of the perfume is more. The perfume oil is more in Hamidi compared to Pinetone. And that is the reason when you apply this on your skin, this tends to stay longer with you than this. When I say longer, how much is the timeline? So 8 to 12 hours minimum you're gonna get from these 2. To test it out, what I did was I applied both the perfumes, one on the left hand side, one on the right hand side on my t-shirt, wore it for an entire day. I came back, I put the t-shirt in my balcony to deodor it. Next day when I came, I picked up the t-shirt in the morning. I could still smell it. It was not projecting heavily, but I could still smell it. The juice on these 2 are so potent. So in terms of the longevity, there is no complaint with both of them. Now, what about the projection? I would say Pinetone, because it's alcohol based, has got more range. If you are somebody who's applying Pinetone, anybody within around the range of 3 feet to 4 feet as well will be able to recognize the smell or notice the smell. And this actually has got more sillage. When you're moving, the scent trail of this is more louder. While Hamidi is more closer, say around 1 to 1.5 feet, people will be able to recognize. And the sillage is also very small. Not very small, smaller than Pinetone. So people around you in your vicinity will be able to notice it, but only when they're around that 1.5 feet distance. The same cannot be said for Pinetone. What I would basically do is, I will put this 2 to 3 sprays on my neck, this 2 to 3 sprays on my clothes, because non-alcoholic on my skin, alcoholic on the clothes, and I'm done for the day. I don't have to worry about the projection or the longevity both at the same time. One of the most distinguishing factor between the two is in the build quality of the bottle and the sprayer. While Heavenduft Pinetone has not invested much in the bottling, Hamidi did, and it's heavy. The cap is also more heavy. It feels more premium, and this is where Pinetone kind of, but again, you are the only person who is going to see the perfumes in your cupboard. When you apply them and you go out, nobody is going to see how the perfume bottle looks. So this bottling is very subjective. In my opinion, I don't think this is a deal breaker for anybody. Now, a lot of people might, query, okay, so what is the definitive answer to buying Pinetone or like Hamidi Intense? Which one should we go for? The answer to this is go for any one of them that you want. You won't be disappointed because both of them are worthy contenders of each other. There is barely a very negligible amount of difference between the two. So the question lies in, do you want a non-alcohol based perfume or want a perfume which is alcohol based? If your answer is a non-alcoholic one, go for Hamidi. If your answer is alcoholic one, go for Pinetone. Again, the question would be, do you want this to be applied on your skin or on your clothes? If clothes, go for Pinetone. If skin, go for Hamidi. And to be honest, in my opinion, what I would have done is I would have purchased these two together and I would have used this simultaneously with each other by layering them on me. This on skin, this on clothes. The reason, even if I purchase these two together, I get around 120 ml and 50 ml together, 170 ml within the range of 4,000 to 4,500. And this price range, you get CDNIM Intense Man Pure Parfum, which I don't prefer over these two because in combination, these two smells much nicer, more richer and well blended than CDNIM Intense Man because the opening is harsh on CDNIM, while this is not at all harsh. And I personally don't like the smell structure of CDNIM, to be honest, although a lot of, big YouTubers in the perfume industry do speak highly about CDNIM Intense Man. I tend to speak more about these two. And to be honest, Hamidi has received more love in the internet than Pinetone. Pinetone is not that popular yet. The only reason I feel is because the influencers are, pitched more to promote this one, while Pinetone, I don't think is being asked to be promoted. But I'm a very small YouTuber. I don't have that restriction in me. I can say whatever I want to in my own opinion. I want to keep my opinions unfiltered and honest. And that is the reason I tell you, get Hamidi, get Pinetone, both of them are same and you won't regret it. And to be honest, you don't need another Creed Aventus clone if you buy any of these or two in together. And that's the short review. I won't say short, that's the comprehensive review, I would say, of Pinetone and Hamidi Intense. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Please keep me motivated to create more content as such. And I promise next time when I come in the video, I will come with a better audio. Sorry again. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.